Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Quality Talks. So let's have some quality discussion today. As you know, today we are going to talk about API responses 4xx series, which is a client error series. Everything is in the client category. Server is not responsible for a series of response code here. So we're going to talk about 401, 403, 404, 400, 405, 409, 426, okay, and 429 also. So let's start our video with the discussion on the response codes. So 400, you all know when it comes to bad data from the client side, it's like the request could not be understood by the server due to incorrect syntax. So incorrect syntax can be in an API. Let's say if you provide an invalid user ID in the request body, or whatever the payload is there, the attribute you have not provided one of the attribute which is mandatory attribute. So you can get 400 response code saying that it's a bad request and you need to correct it and send it. If you send the same request, you will get 400 bad requests again. So let's go for 401 unauthorized. So it indicates that the server requires user authentication information. So yeah, every server requires user authentication information, and that is given in the header with no or peer token and many other forms. So if you take example of a token, if token has invalid username or password, or let's say a token is expired, that time this 401 unauthorized response is sent by the server. Moving to the next, 403 forbidden. So similarly, server says unauthorized request, the client does not have access right to the content. Now when we are talking about a token has user information and the client information. So if user information is correct, if token is active, then server allows the request to come into the gateway. But then it validates that the client in the token is not matching to the certificate with the business clients. So it throws that 403 error saying it is an unauthorized request. This request cannot be proceeded on our server. We are not matching the client, or the audience is not matched. Okay, some audience ID is also there in the token. So let's move to the next one, which is 404 not found. Generally, this has been seen on the website where the requested page is not found. Then you see this 404 not found. Let's talk about 405 method not allowed. The request HTTP method is known to the server but has been disabled and cannot be used for that resource. So it's like if one request is given a post method, then automatically disable get and put and delete opportunity. So if you try doing the delete operation on the put API which has request body request URL, it will say method not allowed. Let's talk about one of the interesting one, which is 409 conflict. So it says the request could not be completed due to conflict with current state of the resource. So it means that let's say you have one of the user is signed up on the Facebook, so you know 201 created response code will be there for that user. But with the same name, if another user is trying to register and business don't want to allow it, so business can throw error of 409 conflict. Okay. Then the next one is 413 request entity too large. So request entity is larger than the limits defined by the server. So it's like server has some, let's say, API gateway when it comes to AWS cloud, we have API gateway which takes the request from different different clients and communicate to the code with which API is developed. So this API gateway has some limits, certain amount of limits of taking data, because it need to encrypt and pass it to the next request. So let's say it has a limit of 15 MB and your request payload is more than 15 MB, so you will get a response code 413 request entities too large. Then 426 upgrade required. So it's like the server refuses to perform a request, the server will process the request after a client upgrade to different protocol. So it's like new versions of mobile applications are developed, and let's say some GET request is there to get some users data. So when application trying to get that data, and on that server, on the new server, with the new release, if that application does not has ability to read the response, because the response is updated with the new release, at that time 426 upgrade required with the URL to upgrade can be sent as a response. Last but not the least, 429 two mail request. It itself says that the user has sent two mail requests in a given amount of time range. So this is about 4004XX response codes. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the comments, and definitely if you like my content of videos, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thank you.